Hi, and welcome to Saturday. This is my third week, starting my third week, or it's my third cheat day, starting the third week tomorrow of the 4-hour body plan. So far I've had great results, and so far today I have had a lot of Rice Krispie marshmallow treats and some chocolate peanut M&Ms, and I did have a good breakfast with leftover beef stew, which, by the way, yesterday's beef stew, the beans that were used to thicken it, really, really amazing. Everybody in the family loves the beef stew. So today what I am making is something very simple. This is like a 2-ingredient snack, okay? You can do this for your kids after school or for a dinner party or something like that coming up. I've got black beans in here, which I've rinsed and drained. And I'm just going to add to that. Actually, first I'm going to mash them, okay? So you just take any sort of masher that you have. I like to mash because it gives them a little bit more consistency. If you use the stick blender or a food processor, it turns them into refried beans, which is fine. You can use refried beans, but I want a little bit more chunky flavor going on in here. So we just mash this up. This is what it looks like when it's mashed. And now we're going to add into this, I have a can of diced tomatoes with lime juice and cilantro. I drained most of the juice out of it. And I'm also going to add a little bit of cumin in here. Cumin is very good for you. It adds a nice little kick. Okay. Stir this up here. This is fine as it is. You can go ahead and eat this on nacho chips. You can have it as the base for a bean quesadilla. You could add cheese into that, shredded cheese if you wanted to, and put it over on top of your nachos or in a quesadilla. You could add chopped cooked chicken breasts. Roasted corn in there would be a nice addition. There's many variations of this. You can keep it completely vegetarian. You can keep it as simple as this with 2 ingredients, or you can build on it. That's all there is to that dip. Next, we have guacamole. This is the most simple guacamole you can make. I twist to get them out. My method is to score it in both directions. This one feels a little firm, a little more firm than I would like, and just sort of scoop it out just like this. Now that's delicious on salad, or we're going to make it into guacamole. Get rid of my pit. And now we'll explore the other side. We're having some friends, getting together with some friends tonight, and so I wanted to make just something that I could munch on and not feel too horrible about it. So I'm going to use 2 avocados. And I found out the other day that if you open up an avocado and you decide that it's not ripe enough, or you don't need the entire avocado, you want to save some for later, I finally discovered a way of preserving that, and that is to use the cling wrap, not the plastic wrap, but the press and seal. That's what it's called, press and seal. It sticks to itself, and it keeps the avocado very nice for a couple of days until it ripens some more. Okay. There's that. Need to wash my hands just a minute. Hold on. All right, we're going to add a little bit of cumin in here. Shaker is not enough. That's probably a half a teaspoon of cumin. I'm going to add some cilantro leaves or coriander, whichever name you prefer to go by. Just pull those straight off. I'm taking just the leaves. So we're going to be chopping those up. And I'm going to add in there the juice of one lime. That's going to keep it from getting brown. Okay, there's the juice of one very small lime. And then I'm going to take a fork and just mash it all in together. Now, it might have been a good idea to chop up that cilantro ahead of time. You could do that also. I would never use dried in this. That just wouldn't taste the same. You could throw in a little bit of garlic, might be a nice touch in here. Okay, and here we have the finished guacamole. Yum. Okay. Next is the margarita. Now, on this particular diet, you are allowed to drink alcohol. As I said before, you're allowed to drink wine. You can have 1 or 2 glasses every night, or, sometimes we don't drink during the week, but we only drink on the weekends when we're hanging out with our friends, and you're not necessarily counting. That's calling you cuckoo, by the way. We're not necessarily counting how many drinks, although, we're very conscious about what we're doing when we are drinking and being very responsible at the time. Of course, we're walking to our party, by the way. So anyway, the drink that you can have with this is tequila. And I happen to love tequila, especially made like this. This is not your normal traditional margarita. It is the juice of, in this particular one, I'm going to do the juice of 3 limes. Make sure we get all that good juice out of there. The juice of 3 limes. Tequila. I prefer silver. And bubble water, otherwise known as seltzer or club soda. Fill it up, add some ice, and voila. Ooh la la!